What's good, Joe? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. I'm your host, Terry. As you can see, this is, an unorthodox background, not my normal background, but it is what it is, man. I'm up here at work early. I just gotta do what I gotta do. I apologize in advance for any background noise. I recorded a video. I'm re-recording it because it's a little more quiet now. But anyway, last night the Hornets played the Knicks again. This time we were playing their bench. A different matchup. But ultimately, we came out at first. The defense was good. We were getting blocks and everything was looking good. But as the game went on, we struggled a little bit. And I don't know if it was because the unorthodox lineups that we had in, we would have like 2 starters and then like 3 G leaguers. Like it was kind of some mix and match lineups and stuff that were just kind of like a little unorthodox or ugly. So I don't know if it was that and just kind of guys being on the floor with guys they're not used to being on the floor with, where the communication and stuff broke down. But at times our defense didn't look good. The shots weren't falling, so it just got ugly. And it was interesting to see, how do we respond to the adversity. And at times we did. At times we definitely responded. Stopping their runs, going on one of our own. But we just couldn't sustain it long enough to get the win. Which I feel like is a little disappointing, just because we did have more of our guys than they had theirs. Their whole entire starting lineup set. So we played their bench, and then once their bench came in, we talking about reserves. So it was kind of unfortunate to see us lose, but obviously LaMelo and all those guys didn't play in the fourth quarter. Miles did get hurt in the second quarter. Hopefully it's not anything serious. I'm sure we'll get more news about it today. I gotta give a shout out to the medical team, the PR team, because they're getting these reports out. Previous years we'd be waiting who knows how long to get injury updates. Now we get them immediately, so we're trending in the right direction on that front. Now I don't think it's anything serious. I think he just didn't come back in the game as a precaution. It's preseason. We're not trying to do too much. We want to be healthy on opening day, and I think that's kind of just the goal and focus. But ultimately, we'll see. And honestly, even he was not playing good before he got hurt. I think he had like 3 points in 15 minutes. It wasn't the best game for him either. Brandon played great. Glad to see he's getting his shot back. I know he had an ugly game against the Heat, I believe. He had like 7 points, was 1 for 10 from 3. And, it was just good to see him shake the rust off these last 2 games against the Grizzlies and this game. And I'm sorry I didn't make any Grizzlies content for that game. I had to go back and forth to the airport. I just had a lot going on. And I just had a lot going on this week in general. But, I'm dedicated to the grind, so even, rain, sleet, or shine, bro, I'm gonna try to get some content out for y'all. But anyways, man, yeah, Brandon played great. He definitely, kept us in this game. Him and Tre Mann. Tre Mann came in, with his spark. Had another good, efficient game. Like he's been hooping. Tidjane got his first start. And he blended right on in with the starters, man. He looked good. And I was really happy for him, bro, because you make the most. He's making the most of every opportunity he's been given, and that really impresses me and means a lot. He's impressing every chance he gets. So in my eyes, I feel like he's definitely earned a spot in this rotation. Until proven otherwise, I don't see why not, man. He's stepped up. He's literally, every opportunity he's made the most of it. So to me, to keep giving him more opportunities. And also I feel like in a way he kind of validated what I was saying in terms of he looks better out there with real NBA capable talent. When we see him in the first half out there with LaMelo, Brandon, Trey, even Grant Williams, Miles had a nice pass where he relocated and hit the 3. Being out there with real NBA capable players and playmakers, I feel like it sets him up for success more than being in Greensboro, because he looks like a different player when he's on the floor with those guys that I just mentioned versus a KJ Simpson out there with Diabate, Keontae Johnson, who played well himself, and just like other guys like that who, probably not even going to be on the team come next week. It was plenty of times where Tidjane was open and cutting or just on the wing, kind of with his hand up, and the ball's not coming because these guys are trying to cook, make their own name, trying to do whatever they can for themselves. And that's kind of how it goes sometimes. I mean, they're trying to, create their own career versus somebody who's already established, and also just not being used to being in the league. The game's moving fast for them as well, so they're not going to be able to process and see that you're open, where LaMelo saw that shit develop 2 seconds ago. So it's just stuff like that where I just feel like he's going to succeed better with guards and playmakers that can help him, who are already NBA capable talent, versus, having to succumb to the Greensboro route. I don't want that for him, and I feel like he's earned the right to at least be in the rotation. But we'll see. But ultimately, though, I love the kid. He's very confident. Doesn't let anything really break it. He keeps shooting. And I like his floater. Like, the past few games, he's had like tough little floaters over people, like with a little bit of contact. Like, okay, like shit. I mean, he's surprising me. You know what I'm saying? His dribbling isn't the best, but as far as just the shooting touch, I'm very impressed. I am very impressed, and it's just the confidence. You can tell that the guys definitely put a battery in his back, and definitely, encourage him to keep doing what he's doing. Grant Williams was talking very highly of him the other day, saying, people thought he was super raw. He was going to take 3 years. Now this kid's good now. So, just hearing that validation from teammates and stuff, it's got to be great for the kid, just to keep his confidence up. And I think we got us one, man, in Charlotte. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not gonna keep this video too long. Need to be getting back inside anyway. But yeah, man, hopefully, we look better going forward. I don't know if LaMelo's gonna keep playing or not. I thought he was done because we sat him against the Grizzlies, so I don't know. Also, Josh Green, I think he's done for preseason just because, he played in the Olympics and everything. He got traded. He's just had a long summer. Mitchich, same thing, played in the Olympics, just kind of had a long summer. I think, they might be done. I'm not sure. We'll see what's happening going forward, and kind of, what Charles Lee does, and what rotations and lineups we roll out. And I don't know, as we get closer to the regular seasons, like, you kind of want to have everybody in rhythm and kind of ready to go. So it's going to be kind of interesting to kind of see how we manage, like, load management with the preparation. But yeah, we'll see, man. I'm just ready for October 26th, Miami Heat. I will be there. I'm ready. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for opening night. That shit is opening night at home anyway, I should say. That shit, I'm very excited. I'm very hopeful for this team. I feel like we're gonna be able to do some things. I just pray that we can be healthy, because, like, last night, Miles hurt his leg, Trey hurt his arm. He played through it, but like I said, Miles, left the game, didn't come back. We've already seen Josh Green have a little injury. Mark's still out. It's just, I just don't want the injury bug to get to biting before we can, be able to see what we look like at full strength. So I just hope that we can get that. But anyways, I'm wrap this up. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, also, one last tad bit. Thank you so much for 1,200 subscribers. It definitely means a lot. The channel's constantly, ascending, going up. So, I'm happy for every subscriber. I love all of y'all. Happy to be going, in the right direction. Thank you for 700 followers on Twitter. Everything as a whole is just going up. Numbers are going up. Interactions is going up day by day, video by video, everything. So I just appreciate y'all. I said all of this at the end of my last video, but like I said, I had to reshoot it, so I forgot to say it this time around. So I had to make sure to get this in here. I appreciate y'all, every single last one of y'all, and let's keep grinding on the road to shit, 1.3K, man. Let's get it. But yeah, anyways, peace.